Evan used to think life was a loop. But now, every day felt like a long hallway with doors he never noticed before. And for the first time, he was daring to open them. It had been 3 months since he met Lia at the bus stop again, 3 months since he started design school, and 3 months since he felt something like movement. Life wasn't fast, but it was different. Every morning, grocery store shelves, soft radio music, and Miss Collins' dramatic commentary. Every evening, design class, coffee that tasted half-burnt, and pencils he sharpened too much. And between all that, small steps forward. One night, Mr. Adler looked through Evan's sketchbook. "You draw like someone who watches life from the outside," he said. Evan froze. "Is that bad?" Mr. Adler smiled. "Not bad. Just lonely." Lonely. The word hit harder than he expected. A new friend. Ria, a girl with bright red hair and louder confidence than Evan could handle, leaned over his desk during class. "Your lines are too safe," she said. "Do something wild." "I don't do wild," Evan muttered. "You will," she grinned. "You can't grow if you stay in the corner." He didn't know why, but somehow he believed her. Meanwhile, Lia. Lia wasn't around much. Sometimes she came to the store. Sometimes she didn't. But she always left tiny signs of her presence. A photo printed and slipped under the register. A small note saying, "Keep going." A doodle on a receipt paper. Evan never saw her leave them, but he kept each one carefully in his pocket notebook. One stormy evening, Daniel stopped by the grocery store, dripping wet from the rain. "Dude," he said, "your life is becoming suspiciously interesting." "It's not," Evan replied. "It is," Daniel insisted. "You smile now. It's freaking everyone out." Evan laughed, really laughed, and it felt strange but good. Daniel nudged him. "Whatever you're doing, keep doing it." One Thursday, Evan reached class late. Everyone was gathered around Ria's laptop. On the screen, a photography contest announcement. A big one. The winner would get a scholarship, equipment, and a chance at an international workshop. "That's insane," Evan whispered. "Lia is applying," Ria said casually. He blinked. "How do you know Lia?" "Photography world is small, dude." Evan felt something shift in his stomach. A mix of pride and fear. "What if she wins?" he asked. "Then she flies somewhere far," Ria replied honestly. "But that's what dreams do. They stretch you." Late one evening, as class ended, Evan passed the old pedestrian bridge behind the institute. Someone was sitting there, head down, sketchbook closed, camera bag beside her.
"Lia."
But her eyes were swollen, tired.
"Lia?"
Evan said softly. She startled. "Oh, hey." She tried to smile. It didn't reach her eyes. "What happened?" he asked. She hesitated. "I got rejected from the photography contest." Evan froze. "But why?" "You're amazing." She laughed bitterly. "They said my photos have potential, but not impact. Not enough story. Not enough life." Her voice cracked. "It feels like I'm not enough." The wind moved gently, like it wanted to hold her words. Evan sat beside her. "You helped me move," he said quietly. "You helped me start living. How is that not impact?" Lia looked at him. Really looked. "No one has ever said something like that to me," she whispered. They sat in silence until Lia spoke again. "I want to try again," she said. "But I'm scared." Evan nodded. "I am too. Every day." He held up his sketchbook. "But trying feels better than standing still." Her eyes softened. "You've changed." "No," he said. "I'm changing. And so will you." Over the next weeks, Evan helped Lia whenever he could. He modeled for her practice photos. He held umbrellas during outdoor shoots. He carried her gear. He reminded her she was enough every time she forgot. And slowly, the light came back to her. She started sending him her photos at night. Sunsets. Strangers laughing. Kids chasing pigeons. Broken objects. Hands holding courage. Every photo looked like a piece of her heart. One slow morning at the store, Miss Collins came to Evan's counter and whispered, "You look alive, Evan. Like someone wrote color into your story." He laughed. Do I? She leaned closer. Don't be afraid to let people in. Even the brave ones get lonely. Evan stood still. Her words felt meant for him. After work, Evan told Daniel about Lia's setback. Daniel listened, then said, You know, sometimes people enter your life to wake you up. Other times, you're the one waking them. Evan blinked. I'm not that important. You don't see it, Daniel said, but people around you do. One afternoon, Lia burst into Evan's design class. She looked breathless, but glowing. Evan, she called. Everyone stared. I got in, she said, waving an email on her phone. A different competition. A bigger one. They want me for a storytelling photography project in another city. Evan's heart thudded. That's amazing, he said. But she stepped closer, eyes searching his. I'm scared to go alone. You won't be alone, Evan said softly. You'll have yourself. And that's enough. She breathed out, relieved and sad and proud. I leave next week, she whispered. He nodded.
Go, he said.
Go live the life you want. On the day of her travel, Evan reached the station. Lia stood there with her backpack and camera bag. You came, she said. You said something once, Evan replied. That small things save the whole day. She smiled shakily. And you became one of those small things. He swallowed hard. So did you. The train announced departure. Lia stepped closer. Evan, I'll come back. But even if I don't, keep moving. Don't stop because I'm gone. He nodded, fighting emotions he didn't understand. I won't. She held his hand for a moment.
Warm.
Trembling.
Real.
See you in the stories we make, she said. And then she left. Evan didn't feel broken, just stretched, like life had pulled him into a new shape. He went to classes. He worked. He sketched. He grew. But now, he wasn't looking for routine. He was looking for meaning. 6 months later, Evan finished his design course. He created a portfolio. He applied for jobs. He even spoke to strangers without panicking. Then one evening he opened his mailbox. A small envelope. No return address. Inside, a photograph. Of him. Standing in sunlight outside the store. Looking up. Smiling a soft, new smile. Written at the bottom. You're still moving. I'm proud of you.
L.
Evan held the photo to his chest. Life didn't speak loudly, but it spoke. And he was finally listening. Sometimes people walk into your life to change your direction. Sometimes they walk out so you can change it yourself. Real growth isn't loud. It's gentle, silent, and slow. But once it begins, it never stops.